Hey guys, welcome back to Wolfed Out Fallout 4. I wasn't actually intending on doing this video, well, doing another Fallout 4 video while I'm off work right now. But, hold on a second. Get rid of that guy. Okay. Now we're... who is that? Okay, whatever. I happened to stumble across this mod while looking back at my last one that I just did, Moses' Bunker. And the mod author was kind enough to put my video up onto his video section on his mod page, which is, I thank you. And just because of that, I did actually manage to redo the thumbnail for all the mod specials, so it looks better than the last two that was previous like that. But this is going to be another house mod, Survivalist Bunker. That's what it's called. I will have the links in the description below. It too is almost perfect. Almost perfect. But the reason why I'm doing it is because it is basically a carbon copy of the underground hideout. Almost to a T. Almost. It's in an odd location though. I wouldn't have picked this location for this mod. It's right near Bunker Hill, if we zoom out. And this mod happens to change the map too. This is unintentional. It changed the map for some reason. But it's like right here. At this bridge. Oh. Nothing. Whoever you are, nothing. But if we go into this door, we head into the entrance. Now, I do have quite a bit of gripes with this mod. One, that it should be set up near a settlement. So you have the option of expanding the outside. This definitely needs to be in a settlement. It also, since it basically is a carbon copy of the underground hideout, needs to have access from a preservation center. Because I was just astounded at how much the layout is almost exactly like it. Of course, it doesn't have all the custom assets like the one for Fallout 3 that I did. I will actually have that up on the front of my YouTube channel. It's right now being displayed as the video whenever you go to visit my channel directly. So you get a chance to see Underground Hideout for Fallout 3. Basically the best player house mod in that whole game. So let's go ahead and go in here. Now another gripe I have about it is its many interior cells. Like this one, this interior cell is completely useless. It's not really necessary. It's nice. It's nice for the little touches it has, but it's not necessary, especially if you use a preservation center as the entrance and put it in a settlement. We go down into Survivalist Bunker. And here we are. Max, you shall stay
Wait there.
there. As you can very well see, it looks like its very own vault. Now, Underground Hideout had a much darker coloration to it, but this is much more brighter, much more light. When you come in here, you don't really need a key, you don't need a quest or anything, you just step right on in. It has these as light switches, and they're all around the area. Turns off various lights. You can turn on the door. I thought that was neat. This is actually pretty cool. I like that. It needs a decontamination area. Like, this should have been a decontamination area to remove radiation. I will message the mod author about this video like I did with the last one. As you come walking in, umbrella stand and a coat rack. That's a nice little touch as you come in. This is a custom bobblehead stand. It looks almost exactly like, well, it has the basic layout exactly like the one for Underground Hideout. And the thing, basically the same. It's the same. Place all bobbleheads, take all bobbleheads. Okay. Now, in Underground Hideout, this was like a secret area where it had its own teleporter, which it probably should have. Its very own teleporter. Here was the computer terminal where we can actually set up defenses for the Fallout 3 mod. It was right here in the little hidden room that we had access. Basically, right here we have access to this computer terminal, but it doesn't do anything right now. Winter Industries control station coming soon. I am not sure what to do with this just yet. Well, I definitely have a couple suggestions. We could also load our holotapes onto this if we want to use that computer to play our holotapes with. This is another interior cell, which is okay because it's the armory and the workshop. So we'll get to that in a bit. Over here is where an Underground Hideout your room was. And ironically, your room. It needs Christmas lights. It needs Christmas lights. It needs an aquarium. A weapons display of some sort. This needs to be filled with something. It needs to have something here. I don't know, a computer terminal here. Or something. Or television. There needs to be a TV somewhere in here. The stereo is
you're
not...
listening to,
oh, it is active.
Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all.
It should be set up much like a jukebox where we have the options to set up classical radio, normal radio for Diamond City, any other music. Ooh, maybe we can have the option of choosing individual tracks that is part of the Fallout 4 soundtrack. And in Underground Hideout, there were radio station pods all around the place. Like, we would go to a wall and there'd be like, activate the radio here. I'm like, okay, activate the radio. And here's where the kitchen area was supposed to be for Underground Hideout, and here it is, where we store our food. We need a refrigerator. We need a refrigerator. We don't have a cooking station. We need a cooking station. So we need to have that put in here. Like the stove. Here we have the bathroom. The bathroom's all set up. The mod author suggested that he will eventually get to having a very own place where you can customize your character. So I will advise him to do the same thing like the last video I did, from Moses' bunker, set up a barber chair, set up a surgery chair as well. Make sure the lighting is all see and fit. Maybe if you have a fireplace like this, put some fire in it. It definitely needs your own touch too. Like, you should be able to set up little tiny things like posters, if you have them. Yeah, you should be able to do stuff in here. Like, have this not only be its own settlement, like as in a workshop, but also above, like I said before earlier in this video. Then we got the bathroom, which has its own shower. Now, the water assets and the sound is not that great. I can this is probably, yeah, this is definitely not the fault of the mod author. That's just the way it is. So eventually resources will come out where this would probably be the case, would probably be better. Then we got the bath right here. That's all set up, and we have stuff weirdly placed. We should be able to, like, salvage any of this stuff, maybe. I don't know. I'm on the defense of keeping stuff static or inactive. Then we got a radio right here.
Here's a thing. A sort of note.
Okay, that's the room you're in. Yeah, it needs flora too. Then we got the, oh wait, is this the cooking? Yeah, this is the cooking station. Okay. Alrighty. I didn't see that before when I took a quick look in here. It still needs a fridge though. Still needs the fridge. And he said something about having food linked up to different parts in the house. Yeah, that food storage would probably actually be best over here with the kitchen stuff. Have the refrigerator right here or something like that. Definitely needs it. Then we got this. Light. Oh, we can. Oh, the lighting comes in differently. It needs to be yellow though. What do we got? What do we got here? Chill wet bar open. Open liquor cabinet. Oh, it's its own storage place. Nuka-Cola machine. Sort Nuka-Cola. Open. I don't have any. Locker transfer. Yeah, there were lockers over here in Underground Hideout, just like right here are all the stuff that you can sort the medication. Just, it's exactly like it almost. Almost. This is weird. It has its own even water purification center where you can take dirty water and make it pure water. Though I don't think that is really needed. It shouldn't be. Because if this was its own workshop, then you would be able to, I don't know, maybe. Then we got more medical stuff. Chemistry set. This is actually a custom chemistry area. Interesting. Needs more science stuff. Oh yeah. This is for all this. It has its own place to grow food, just like it. Oh, what is this? Tarberries and bloodleaf, but it's placed weirdly. It's like hovering. Probably needs to be fixed, or he's not finished with the assets. Like he's gonna set up a little wall barrier right here and fill it up with water or something like that. Tiny mut fruit, that doesn't make sense. Then we got glowing mushroom, melons, gourds, brain fungus, hub flowers. Then we got its own storage that we can just take and grab stuff right here. Yeah, it needs more plants though. It needs all different kinds of plants that are actually growing here. But he has done very well for beginning the beginning modifications in the Fallout 4 system. Then we got another bath right here, just like in the Fallout 3 mod. Then we come in here. I knew this immediately was the guest area, a place where you can set up for followers and whatnot. But since this is not a settlement, we cannot send any of our followers here. So this is kind of useless, pretty much. There's no dog. There should be a doghouse down here too, where dog meat can sit, like a dog area. Oh, dog area, like right there. The guests have their very own bathroom that they can use, and a community laundry area. I thought this was really clever. Oh, I thought this was pretty cool. Yeah, washing machines, drying machines. Oh, so cool. And then we have another interior cell, which is right there. And that's for the growing area. Yeah, let's go in that one first instead of the weapon ones. Okay, let's go in here. All right. We have another terminal that we can access. The Grotto Notes. This cave has some sort of strange properties we have ever seen. Yeah. Life seems to flourish here without any sunlight. We have some of the top scientists working on how is this possible, but we may have to call in some reinforcements. The immersion scientists, not sure why they are called that, but we are told they might be able to help. We come down here. Now this is a clever idea, but some of it is it doesn't need to be this big, and it probably doesn't need this to actually be a swimming pool. If you had like this as a tiny pond and had the tar berries and the blood and the blood lotus stuff as its own like little tiny thing, it should have been just fine. But yeah, he set this up as a pool. Then we got mysterious experimental plants that look like purple nernroot. It does need to work on some of the textures, but he said it in the mod page. It's a work in progress, and it will get better over time. So be sure to be on the lookout for new updates. Yeah, this whole area doesn't really need to be this big. He can utilize some of this stuff as a farming area, but the waterfall doesn't have a sound to it. It probably needs to be worked out a little bit. Yeah, we gotta come up with some creative suggestions for this place too. And let's go check out the weapon workshop. Which is in here. Okay. Now, as we walk into this area, this is basically the exact carbon copy. There was a display area in Underground Hideout for Fallout 3, and this was the area, so this is basically his display area, where we set up magazine racks and anything else he decides to want. Right now, the display room is not complete. It may end up being slightly larger laying on, and it will end up having some extra weapon rack displays and some additional collection displays and mannequins. The magazine rack should be final and safe to use. Now we got the storage area for this bit. Now I thought this was pretty clever too. He pretty much did the same thing as the last mod author did in his last one, having a total whole area for storing stuff, and this big invisible block kind of thing is all storage here and here. So I thought that was pretty clever. Now as we come in here, this is where more weapon stuff is supposed to be stored. Well, this is pretty much for appearance sake, but he did something that no mod author has yet to do just yet. An ammo press. Well, that I've seen so far. Alright, resources are automatically pulled from the bunker storage. Produced ammo is automatically placed into the bunker's ammo supply. If the amount selected to produce lacks the required resources, then you'll get the maximum amount that it can produce. The ammo to recycle is pulled from the ammo press input, and recycled ammo components are automatically placed in the bunker storage. Recycling production amounts. Come on. The ammo recycled. Do it. There we go. 25, 38 rounds, 1 copper, 1 lead, 1 steel, 3 cloth, 3 steel, 1 cloth, and 2 acid. So on and so forth. Ammo press. Recycling input right there. And this too is also for appearance sake, but he did place everything very nice. Very cool looking. I really like that. Though I don't think no mod author has yet designed a place where you can actually set up and lay out ammo like in Underground Hideout. Explosives and throwable storage all right here. Melee weapons, accessories, clothing. Now, I don't know if this will end up being something, because he has set these walls almost like they were for display purposes, like in Underground Hideout. Ammo stockpile. Sort all ammo, take all ammo, open ammo stockpile. More display areas. Armor, power armor, legendaries, pistols, rifles, big guns. Yeah, this place does require a little bit more refinement, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty close to being there. Now we have the workshop area. He set this up quite nicely. I actually like this. I said in a previous video that 3 was my max, but the way he set it up, 4 is looking good. Yeah. Just regular old cabinets. More stuff for immersion's sake, I guess. Oil, reactor, coolant, and then we got armor workbench, cabinet for storage. Here's a weapon workbench. It should use the other model for the weapon workbench, not this one. This one's kind of lame. Another cabinet and an area for mod stuff. Another chemistry station. He should add a little bit more detail to this chemistry station. And it needs a robot workbench, which would be actually perfect for this area if he expanded a little, because there's nothing here. This part of the weapon workshop area is inactive, so a robot workbench would be perfect right here. That's why this should be its own interior. It should be attached to that interior cell. So if you have a workbench in here and it acts as its own settlement, you can do a little bit more customization in here than intended, adding posters, adding pictures, its very own system, and scrap some things that you probably may not want, or stuff that you can use for ingredients, like I'm gonna scrap this. I like this blue one, let's put that right here. Yeah, it should be its own settlement. But there you have it. Survivalist Bunker. I really hope he takes a look at this video, takes a couple of my suggestions to heart, and make some cool changes to it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, this is cool. This mod is almost perfect as well. Almost. It just needs all that stuff. It just needs all that stuff. It is so close. Almost a carbon copy of it. All it's lacking from Underground Hideout was armor displays. Oh, but it's so cool. Alright, if you want to download this mod or check out the mod author and see what other mods that he has created, those links will be in the description below. Also check out what changes he might be adding. That too will probably be in the description below. But I am Roaring the Werewolf. I hope you enjoyed watching this first look video on this Survivalist Bunker player house mod. I might have to keep this on too, so I can... Oh, I don't know which one to choose. But I'm not having an actual Fallout 4 playthrough just yet. I still have to get through New Vegas. But you guys stay furry, and I will see you all in the next one. See you later. Bye.